Hey gamers, CritCrab here. Wait a kazoinkin' minute. What's that sound? No, please wait. Ah! Oh! Ah! No, stop! Stop!
Where am I? Hello everybody, CritCrab here, coming at you from the creepiest basement you've never seen, but that doesn't matter. Right here we have the story of a player who really wanted to be an edgelord, but like most edgelords, didn't want to be recognized as one. As you might have guessed already, this did not end well for him. Roll post. So I normally play Dungeon Crawl Classics, or DCC, when I run a game at a game store. I picked up a DCC adventure about fighting what is basically Jason Voorhees in a tomb. It's more of a toolkit on how to do that, neither here nor there. I decide instead of DCC to convert it to my current game of choice that my weekly game at home uses, NGR, Neoclassical Geek Revival, because I always screw up when I have two games in my head at once. I note this on the flyer that it will be this system and I'll provide the books. The store is fine with this because you pay for table time. About 4 people are willing to try the new system. A married couple, a young kid, and the problem. The character generation has either build or randomly generate a character. Married couple go with random generation to learn. The kid is flipping through the book to build a barbarian because he read the PDF before the game. So far, all is well. The problem also wants to build a character but had never heard of the system and wanted to build his Uber character and learn it on the fly. Fine, a red flag since it's a one-shot, but a minor one. You get 3 pie pieces to build your class. You could be 1 part wizard, 2 part warrior, for instance, and your powers match. The problem is looking through all the abilities and wants to be 4 part warrior as the world's best swordsman. This isn't normally possible until you hit 10th level and get another piece of pie. He complains, and, God bless him, the young kid points out that it is possible in the rules and that there's a little section in the character creation that says, a bit of a paraphrase, you can't have a character start with 4 pie pieces in one class, with the exception of if somebody is being a big whiner about it. In which case, the GM and the other players can all just roll their eyes and loudly sigh, fine, and just get on with it, or to that effect. The young kid read this out loud and the problem player started to look pissy. A light went off in my head. I said, fine, with an exaggerated sigh, and then looked to the married couple who went with it. So did the young kid. We had a laugh, which really seemed to annoy the problem. The young kid, being a barbarian, got some random combat tricks, like warrior spells. So we look for what table is most appropriate and roll on barbarian. Easy enough. The problem, being a super warrior who also got some random combat tricks, he of course wanted to be an Eastern sword master who returned to the West, who was unbeatable with a katana. There just so happened to be a table called Edgelord, full of anime tropes and katana-related powers. That it was called Edgelord made him visibly angry when he was told. He pretty much rage quit. The thing that I think did it in was his rolls for random tricks gave him stuff he wanted. He just didn't like that the game rules told him his character was a whiny edgelord explicitly. The game itself was fine. It should have been better. I needed to work on my GM chops, but the problem's reaction to character generation is something I won't soon forget. End post. First off, just getting this out of the way, a system that has a specific archetype called Edgelord is 100% definitely a system I want to try. Also, this is reminding me a lot of a subclass for the fighter that Assassin Crab showed me over on the Discord the other day, called the Anime Swordsman, complete with abilities and features like haunted yet convenient past, plot armor, and everyone's favorite, ridiculously impractical ultimate attack. I'm actually gonna link this in the description right now because I wish I knew about this subclass when making the Tim video. Lastly, if you or a loved one has been affected by an edgelord flavored that guy at your table, then do not hesitate to introduce this system to your game night. Now, if you will excuse me, I heard some murder noises down the impractically long and spooky hallway, so I'll be back later. Till next time. Oh yeah. It's big brain time.
Hey gamers.